Yo, what's up, my mullet Sharp here, bringing you guys another video, and today I am bringing you guys some cranked gameplay. If you guys do not know what cranked is, then it's the new game type, and I guess what game is it? Ghost. I keep wanting to call it Black Ops 2, but it's a new game type in Ghost, and we are playing it for MLG. We're playing against Fuse, I believe, and we are scrimming it for MLG. You see MLG videos in the game, Golden Boys in the game. And they were streaming it last night, and they were, we were testing out the new game types. We played some Cranked, we played some Grind, and we played Blitz. Now, out of those game modes, the only one that I can really see being competitive is Blitz. Because Grind. All right, the issue with Grind, a lot of people were telling me to play Grind. Actually, we'll get to Grind. Let's talk about Cranked. Basically, we played the first map, and it was on Strike Zone, and we were running around, and we were playing like, oh, it's a pub, whatever, play. And then we're like, you know what, if we keep playing like this, it's going to look like, this game could actually be used. So we said, you know what, let's play how we would play if there was money on the line. So that's why you see all of us sitting in the back of the spawn, because this is how people would play. All right, Theory gets first blood, and this is what we're like. We're like, all right, we got the first kill. Now they have to push us, because there's no penalty for not getting another kill. If Theory blows up, it's not like we lose a point. It's not like they gain a point. So there's no really incentive to move, and that's really why kill-dependent game types do not work in competitive. It's why TDMs never worked. It's why kill confirm never worked. It's why this doesn't work, because it's just camping and sitting back. And now Theory's just picking up kills, and now we're up 6-0. And at this point, it's like, we just start finding different places of the map that we can sit. I think at one point in the gameplay, we're all going to go underground and just sit underground. And also, another quick note, we are playing with kill streaks on, and I'm actually running the support streak. So I think I have the rocket launcher, the Odin, the Odin plane that goes up, the Odin satellite, and then what's the thing, the Oracle. I have Oracle on. So we're trying out score streaks, or kill streaks, I guess they're called in this game. And I can't see those working, just because, one, you have support streaks that get kills, and you have support streaks that let you see through walls, and then you have kill streaks that it's not the same with it being score streaks. Score streaks, made people have an incentive to go run on the hill. In hardpoint, you'd have to go get on the hardpoint. Do that, and it gave people an incentive. This game, you just die so quick. There's so many buildings, and it would be too easy for a team to have like a Slayer to just be posted up top, racking up kills and getting score streaks or kill streaks. Fuck. So you see about 1 second here. I'm gonna blow up. I blow up, and they don't get a point from it. They get a point from killing Nezlo, but they don't get a point from me blowing up. So it's just. It doesn't work. This game type doesn't work, and that's pretty much what we're trying to prove here with camping in the back. Now, Grind. We played Grind, like I mentioned. That was the next game type that I wanted to try. And what Grind is it's basically kill confirmed, but you have to kill the person, pick up the tag, and then run it to a bank. There's 2 banks on the map, A and B. And then we were playing it, and at the start, it was like, all right, it's whatever. It's not like a fun game type to play. It's kind of weird, but it wasn't. It had a good. I guess you could say it had a good idea to it. It was a good idea, and then we started manipulating it. But by about 2 games in, we figured out that your teammate can die, and instead of you being able to deny here we all go underground, by the way. Instead of being able to deny their kill, you can actually pick up their tag and score it. So what we were doing was just camping the bank, waiting for one of our teammates to die, picking up his tag, and then just go and running it in and capturing it. So it was kind of dumb. It was like we would go, and we were playing Strike Zone. If you guys know the map Strike Zone, one of the banks is inside the bar. That was where ours, I guess the one that we spawned near. We were camping bar for pretty long. None of them pushed, and then their bank, or I guess a bank, was down by the pro shop out in like the middle. So all we did was went over to the right stairs. I had Theory get killed from long range. I just picked up his tag over by Adom, and then ran all the way to the bar and capped it. So it's pretty dumb because you can just have like some of your teammates camp in bar, and then your other teammates just go run out in the map and pretty much get killed on purpose so you can go and capture. So it was a dumb game type. And then to prove that score streaks or kill streaks wouldn't work, Theory threw on an IMS, and he threw an IMS down on the ground. And basically what the other team just did, and they kind of worked perfectly because it was pretty much what Theory was wanting to show, is the other team just went and died to the IMS, and they got like 8 tags off just running and dying to the IMS. So they were just all getting killed by it, respawning, picking up tags, capping, and that's pretty much all that game type was. So that game type would not work and will not work, especially with kill streaks. So right now, all we're pretty much looking at is blitz, domination, search and rescue, and search and destroy. Now, a lot of the pro players, some of the pro players like domination. Some of the pro players hate domination. I'm one of the pro players who hates domination, and that's just because I played Black Ops 1, I played Call of Duty 4. I know how domination is, especially with this game, how many buildings there are, how fast you die. It's just, to me, it's just ridiculous to even think that we're going to play that. If you want to know what gun I'm using, this, by the way, is the MSBS with the red dot and the muzzle brake. I think it's called the muzzle brake, whatever. It's like long barrel. And so that's the gun I'm using. Domination it's such a campy and boring game type, and all I can recall is Black Ops 1, people sleeping in the crowd. Like, people were falling asleep. It was out of control. They were playing, it was like Nationals at Providence, and people were falling asleep. The StarCraft kids were coming over, just breaking our chairs off. Like, the chairs were all connected, and like they were ripping chairs off the connection, just breaking it and stealing our chairs, and we were just letting it happen. We're like, because no one was using them, people weren't watching, people were asleep. It was ridiculous. And a lot of people can say that that's because you couldn't hear the commentators, but really, if you could hear the commentators, you wouldn't hear anything. It would just be, well, we have this guy sitting up top wood. I'm commentating firing range, by the way. Top wood, sitting up here in a corner, waiting for them to hop on C. He's just still sitting up here in the corner, and he's gonna sit in the corner. Oh, and a guy goes running past him. He kills him, picks up a scavenger bag, giving him another grenade to nade C, and he throws a nade over at C and gets the 2-piece. It was just really boring. It was a boring game. And it was a boring game type, domination. But right now I'm in the Odin thing, and I call in a Juggernaut that I'm not even controlling, and the computer's controlling it. And dude's just running around getting kills, and I'm like pinging the people on the map, so my teammates can see him, and I think my Juggernaut can see him, so it helps him there. But so far, I think the game type should be search and destroy, search and rescue, and blitz. That's just me. I don't think domination should be in it. Even if it, I think it should just be all search and destroy. That's my honest opinion. Because I don't think blitz needs some work. They need to add some game time or add some rules for blitz to work. And I don't know. It's just, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. A lot of rumors of hardpoint coming to the game. I don't know. They're just rumors. So can't 100% confirm that, but as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Check out my last videos. The last one, 1v4 choke for us. Pretty funny, and a search and destroy tournament. And then I just have other random rules or other random videos talking about the rules and aids and stuff. So be sure to check them out. This is Sharp. I'm out. Peace.